Good afternoon, everyone. Oh my God, the food was too heavy on you. Good afternoon. Thank you for being alive. We are into energy, and if we don't exhibit energy and emit energy, I feel it is very important for us to be alive, energetic, synergetic, and being in a mode where it is tough to keep your eyes open. Post lunch sessions are, I think, the most difficult sessions. Not for the speakers because they are very much into alert mode, but for the audience, it is one of the tough positions. And I believe that my audience is going to be alive today. नहीं तो हम उनको सोने नहीं देंगे, कुछ तो ऐसा करेंगे जहाँ पे उनको हम सोने नहीं देंगे. So, my panelists, do you agree with this? Very good. So roughly, how I would like to go about the session, that first of all, I think if we don't have speakers, can we shift more closer and bring the nameplates accordingly so that, we are better placed. Sir, आप भी आ जाइए अपने नाम के साथ में. So that would make a small, disruption in the sitting as of now. But I think that makes some sense. क्योंकि जानबूझ करके दूरियां नहीं बढ़ानी हमको. जी मेरा तो लगा हुआ है सर, इधर बिल्कुल लगा हुआ है. यस सर, या बिल्कुल आप हाँ अपनी जगह लेफ्ट में लगा लीजिए. मान लीजिए कि लेफ्ट इज द राइट. Okay. So basically, see, I can't sit and talk. So this is it's very important for us to know that what is green mobility as of now. Everybody knows about the green mobility. Everyone who is attending here is very much conscious about the upcoming era of electric vehicles and the use of such fuels which are going to create an economic advantage to the countries who have gone to the next level of the commitment to the net zero and carbon emission policies. It's a very, very important area for each of the relevant stakeholders, as all of us. But where is my concern coming? I'm just giving an opening remark, but then maybe later we can have around 18 to 20 minutes to each speaker. You can talk about it, and then we can invite the questions like that. So I think that would balance our session. Or maybe around 15 to 18 minutes, and then maybe we will open the question answers. Here, I just want to put a comment that I am, leading this business school, NTPC School of Business. This is the only niche school in energy management in entire Asia where 140 credits are taught to a PGDM course. Normally it's an 108 credit course in any PGDM course. But we are giving 140 credits, and 72 are dedicated to pure energy. So we create a lot of niche energy warriors of this country, and I'm very happy to announce here that we conduct programs in 49 countries so far we have reached, where we are giving certificate programs and various skill and capacity building program to the entire global south. I'm not here to promote NTPC School of Business, but I do share one concern as a techno-managerial person, that what is the inclusion dynamics in the energy sector? Are we ready to have the talent balance in the entire spectrum of the activities? Do we have the bandwidth to thinkers that tomorrow what is going to happen, but we are prepared yesterday? You cannot be prepared when it comes. जब बारिश आएगी तब छतरी खोलेंगे वाला सीन खत्म हो चुका है. We have to really preempt and create the kind of bandwidth that can be the edge to the country in the competitive world. Where are we lacking? That India, though we have such wisdom, such brain power, however, what has happened, that we have been labeled as followers. Creators का role लेने की ज़रूरत है हमको. And it is not that we are not the creators. Just now I was speaking to Colonel, I was speaking to Prateek. They are doing some phenomenal work. And why are we waiting for anybody else to stamp that work? Like foreign company to stamp, and then only are we going to, open ourselves? No. So there is no dearth of talent, there is no dearth of wisdom, but are we ready to create the skill bandwidth that is needed? Next is the public participation. Why is it not coming? If Government of India or any company is producing EV, why there is no adoption of that or lack of adoption in that? Why we are not contributing in the green mobility? Because there are obvious reasons. Infrastructure, the kind of facilities that you need, the battery, storage, the mobility requirements in the infrastructural development sector. And have we thought about the green hydrogen to go beyond the two-wheeler, three-wheeler, buses, trucks to ship and the locomotives? Can we look forward into it? But again, which would be, the storage and what would be the transmission challenges? All these questions emerge when we think about the mobility issues. Also, the cost becomes a very big question mark because unless we see a profitability, somewhere every corporate is, on their bottom line and top lines, they are always, boggled up, they are hassled that if their bottom line or top line is not working, no, I want this profitability first. And then सारे देश भक्ति भूल जाते हैं. Very, very sorry to say. Sometimes आप बहुत बड़े देशभक्त होते हैं, but जैसे पता चलता है कि cost is becoming a big dimension, you take a, back seat and you say, no, let us wait for others to fall into that, and then I will also pitch in. So, idea takers are there, but how are they going to take the challenge is going to be a big discussion that we can take it up. Well, and of course, the behavioral shift that is needed. Behavioral shift comes from every stakeholder, starting from the government, the leaders, the planners like Niti Aayog, or everybody who is concerned with the policy. Do they have behavioral shift? Have they themselves practiced what they are preaching? It is so important that the adoption and mitigation, both the policies, can happen only when there is a huge behavioral shift. We will speak, save energy, but are we committed to? We will talk that we are going to do an aggressive XYZ, but are we really committed to? हाथी के दांत खाने के और दिखाने के अलग-अलग नहीं होने चाहिए. I'm speaking in both the languages so that, this transition among these two languages can also be understood by each of the audience here. Because I, as a person sitting in academic research, deep research, and I'm looking at this STEM involvement of women at the world level, I feel that a huge work is needed at the ground level. We have to prepare the ecosystem within the country to give it the competitive advantage where smaller countries are growing faster ahead than us, and it is such an important activity that if not now, then never. I stop with this, and I would like each of my speaker to take a call that who would like to go first. And I have no order planned, but I feel as random as you would like to volunteer, and 15 to 18 minutes to talk, and then we can take question answer collectively at the end because we have to finish at 4. So I would be now onwards a timekeeper and a conscience keeper. Thank you so much for everyone.